people get amazed on how accurate my predictions are, the timing, the rituals that I recommend. So my friend messaged me and asked, and I said, like, I have an app for that. I put all my time, place of birth, and then it gives me the rituals and the remedies and also the prediction. How easy is that? It's available here. Okay, Taurus, so let's see what you guys have for me. This is gonna be a very interesting prediction because one, we're gonna look at the eclipse together with astrology and tarot. Now, if you don't know your chart, sidereal or western, the app that I use is in the description box below. Okay, so you just need your time, place of birth, of course. That one you need. We cannot give that to you. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the prediction here. Everything is here. It's so easy in this app. Download it free. You can use it, and you can get your free birth chart interpretation also. So we're gonna start with your prediction here. You're gonna do tarot and astrology. Oh, and then at the same time, since it is the eclipse that is coming in this 14th, this one is our number one seller. It's free, just the first 30. Okay, so if it's 30, because I have to make this myself, because I want people to have the benefit of having a protection bracelet, which is the obsidian here with a double PIAO. It comes free if you get any of our Infinity PIAO collection. I'll put it in the comments also. We ship internationally to more than 80 countries, and it's free shipping in the US. Okay? So just the first 30. Okay, so I have your chart here, but I have a bigger one here also because sometimes my eyes is how do you say it? I need to wear my glasses because this is in the phone. Okay. So if I'm doing the chart for the Taurus, it would be based on ascendant and moon sign, Chandra Lagna, or the ascendant. And then once we are in the tarot, you can watch this however you see fit because this is not astrology. This is tarot cards. So whatever feel placements you have, you can watch it. You can adapt to it. But here we use the ascendant and moon sign. So it's very important for you to download the app so that way you know if this is the right one that you're watching and how it's going to affect you. Let's see. So for the Taurus, I'm seeing here, okay, the impact of the eclipse that is manifesting. Okay, sorry guys. I'm just gonna put a timer. Else I will never stop talking. I have problems like that. I don't know when to stop. I'm like that kind of person if you meet, oh, ain't stopping that talking me. Okay. So it's gonna happen in Chitra Nakshatra. We look at the nakshatra, we look at the sign, we look at the house. So Chitra ruled by Mars. Chitra crosses from Virgo to Libra, and then Chitra is ruled by Mercury, and then Libra is ruled by Venus. Now, when the luminaries, which is the sun and moon, gets eclipsed out by Rahu and Ketu, the nodes, what happens is wherever or whichever house it is sitting on, which is for you, it will affect your romantic connection. It will affect your business. If you are trying to invest, it will affect your investment. There you go. It will affect your investment. There will be some issues. When I say issues, because the eclipse brings this change and it's going to be in the next 3 months. So I don't want you thinking that, oh, it's in the 14th and then the 15th is done. Whatever you have been doing for the past year is a result where you're at. So every day is important. So right now, with the time that you're watching this, it's very important for you to prepare yourself from October, November, December, and then January. Wow. All the way to the New Year's, the 2024, which is actually Year of the Dragon. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. And the gemstone for that time, I believe, is emerald. Okay. So anyway, I get excited. So Taurus, the relationship here that you have with yourself, okay, because this is about your happiness also, it will be affected. Fifth house is what we call a Purva Punya. This is a Bhagya house. This is where we tap into our past life luck. So there's two luck houses, which is the fifth house and the ninth house. Now, when we tap into our fifth house luck, it is what we did in the past life that is brought to surface right now. So when it's being eclipsed out, you may miss an opportunity that you feel that is meant for you. Okay. Now, it's also here in the app, because I look at it, right, where uh, the part where you need to understand that there will be significant changes between your relationship with your romantic person. Okay. Now, how does it affect the romantic connection, right? It would have been probably like from a 0 to 10, and then 10 is not so good, right? It would have been probably just a 3 if Mercury, ruler of your fifth, is not there in the eclipse. But since Mercury is also sitting there, your relationship becomes challenged all the way to a 7. Okay. So issues will surface, and then you're gonna have to deal with it because it's gonna be coming out. Sun and moon is, eclipsed basically by the nodes. So you may feel like you were caught off guard. Now, a lot of people, they think, or they're not really aware of eh, what really is an eclipse and how it affects us. So, if you're not familiar with it, one, you do not go out during the eclipse. You do not stare at it. There's a number, those are no-nos. No-nos. We don't have the luminaries, the support of the sun and the moon. We normally put ourselves in you have the remedies also in the app. So don't forget, when you download it, it will teach you the remedies, the practices, the things that you can and can't do. So what normally you would do, and you see this, this is not a story. People will cloak themselves during the eclipse. Okay, I'm not making you like feel fearful of me, but you will you will have to cloak yourself. Now, not like this one, because this one does not do anything. Oh, I'm just giving a demo here. Not this one, because you need to have some sort of like black, okay, black or dark blue to cover. If you have no you're gonna tell me, so I have no option but to go out. I need to. Well, you have to put a cloak. Okay. Exposure to the eclipse is never good. Can I repeat that? Exposure to the eclipse is never good. You stay indoors, okay? Especially that it also can affect your health. Sixth house. Okay. So you're in between trying to be healthy and then all of a sudden becomes worse. Okay. And that's why when I recommend is the obsidian, and this one is very protective for that one. Okay. So it can protect the negative energies away from you. Okay. Especially the PIAO is a guardian. So when you get this, okay, there's a whole masterclass for this. You wear it on your left wrist. Okay. So the health, the debts, money, and finances will be tremendously affected. What is tremendously, without consideration of your dasha and your antardasha, okay? This becomes the time where you would need to manage your finances big time. But I'm pretty sure the time that you're watching me is a little bit too late. So we would need a solution, a remedy already, right? And that's where citrine comes in. Good remedy for finances, the double PIAO. You pet the PIAO, has to be facing away, okay? Now, when you encounter this issue, and meaning I come in late already to your life, meaning you're just watching this now, so awareness is the key. This knowledge has to be practiced. You listening to me right now and you like, okay, well, that was it and done, and then go back to whatever you're doing, it's totally fine. But then it will bite you back in the next 3 months. So how important and how vital this information is, you don't understand how much Mars is destroying your finances. It's burning money here. Mars in the sixth is good though, because we want a malefic planet on a not so good house, a Dustana house, which is sixth house. Um, so it's fighting, right? So I feel like right now also, because Mars is in the sixth house for you, you're always trying to be healthy, right? But since the node has been here, you were diagnosed with what we call chronic illness. K2 is in the sixth. what do you call that when you get a disease from the family? Not how do you call that? Like a hereditary. Is it hereditary? I think it's hereditary. Not the horror movie. Okay. So what you're getting is from your ancestors. You have diabetes from your grandpa or aunt. Normally the K2 is auntie, uncle. So you can check whatever their history problem is with regards to their health, that might surface or has already surfaced. Okay, because that's K2 indicator of our auntie and uncle. Okay. Uh, Coming back now to the sixth house, since it's crossing from Virgo to Libra, this Chitra Nakshatra, what you will see right now is a big change at your work, the environment that you're in. Okay? Now, all these are information here, okay, that I am just basically reading to you. There's a birth chart interpretation that you can also get for free. But it's very important that you know your time and place of birth. Okay? Because it does not help if you don't know that. The next 3 months, what the Taurinians are facing, which is good card, is having the courage and the will. This is a wonderful card. Having the strength card is pushing. Having the strength card is realizing that I can and I will. No giving up. Okay? So with the tarot, you are favored to battle through this. Okay? The changes in the relationship, the changes and hardship at work, you're gonna get through it. But it's not one day. I need you guys to understand when doing the prediction, do not forget it. So either save this, put this, write it, put it somewhere because chances are the next 24 hours you're swiping, not swiping, you're swiping, you're dating. That can also bring new people, by the way, in fifth house. I'm gonna tell you that. Um, you going to your other apps, your social media, you forgot already what I told you, right? And sixth house, which is interesting, is consistency. Consistency is the key for success, which is sixth house. Work is sixth house. Mars is there. You're push, 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 but you can get burned out. Okay? Because remember, at the same time, that will aspect your 12th house, which is hospital, isolation, illness. You have two parts here that you have to worry about, which is the 6 and the 12, because it's an aspect. We call it drishti, which the line of sight. So since Mars has the line of sight to the 7th house, to the 12th house for you, that brings a lot of losses also. That brings issues in foreign land and foreign country. Contradiction at work. These are people who's saying to you, like, no, like all of a sudden at work, they have attitude towards you, making decisions against you. But here it's showing, Taurus, you can do it. This strength card, okay, this strength card is the courage and the part where unapologetically you will do the right thing. Now, the right thing is not to fight. The right thing here is to tame the beast. She's an empress and she's taming the beast. Because during the eclipse, explosion is easy. When Mars gets near K2 and then you have the eclipse, this is when things explode because of Mars. K2 alone is fine, but you put Mars and K2, explosions, explosion, explosion. That's what's going on here. Okay? So don't forget, we do ship internationally for your Infinite Fortune payout, and you get this one for free for the first 30. The link is in the comments for the app, okay, and also for the payout. Thank you very much, guys, and I will do more of your astrology prediction. I know you guys like this. I know everybody always want me to do it, and I bring it back, especially the eclipse is coming. I'll see you guys again.